Welcome to the IVM Podcast Network.
If you like listening to our podcast, you can also tune in to another cool podcast like the Drinks and Destination podcast for news, views, and stories from the world of wine, beer, spirits, and travel. Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to the Styleogram podcast. Today we have with us Ami Javeri, who's the founder of the super cool Western wear store Creo. She is going to give us her views on Lakme Fashion Week that recently took place, as well as some fun tips and tricks on how to look glamorous through the day. Hi Ami, thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks,
really
Monica.
looking forward to speaking to you and finding out the latest trends.
Sure.
So Ami, tell me the 3 trends that you're loving right now.
So right now, I love the entire emergence of the sustainable fashion that has come back into the scene. And designers like Kasha and Doodlage are doing a great job.
Okay.
I love the entire, coming back of stripes and, these bold stripes to elegant stripes.
You're wearing them right now.
Yeah. And actually, I have a designer all the way from Turkey called Bupala who does a fantastic play with stripes.
Okay.
So you should come to Creo and check it out.
Okay.
Also, ruffles, frills on asymmetrical dresses, tops and voluminous skirts is something that I'm in love with right now.
Okay. Anything else? And
no, I think these
are the top
trends,
ones right now.
are my favorite.
And can you tell our listeners, is there any fashion faux pas that you feel that you've made or that you've seen recently?
So it's really embarrassing. When I was in my college days, 8 years ago, I bought a Miu Miu dress, which was huge for me because I was
Okay.
in college at that time.
Yeah.
And I had a huge night out, so I clubbed it with a cowboy belt
Oh my
and
God.
cowboy boots, and I thought I looked so cool and chic. Today when I look back at my pictures, I don't even want to show them to anyone, and I don't know what was I thinking.
So that wasn't the style of the Miu Miu dress. It was actually big for you. It wasn't like an overgrown dress. It was actually a larger size.
No, it was actually a nice
was the
dress, but the cowboy stuff was really trending at that time. So I thought, okay, let me club it with this and I'll look really cool and different. Little did I know I made the biggest fool of myself.
Okay, that's a good one. Any tricks to style yourself to look slimmer?
So for me, I endorse Spanx, okay? For me, it's Spanx. So
Okay,
whatever
so tell our
I'm
listeners what
wearing-
Spanx are.
Spanx are these things, they're like tights that give your lower body a nice shape. It kind of lifts your butt up and
You wear it
cinches
inside
thighs.
your
You wear
outfit.
it inside your outfit. So for me, it's Spanx all the way. Also, I know that my waist is my strength, so I tend to wear clothes that kind of accentuate my waist and hide my lower body, giving everyone an entire deception that I'm skinnier than what I actually am.
Yeah. So do you think that's a trick to kind of accentuate the highlight of your body, whether it's your upper body or your lower
For
body?
me, yes, because like any girl, I have too many issues about my body. Okay,
Right.
so I'm always finding tricks to
Right.
cover my body, make myself look thinner. So I love the idea of Spanx and then wearing something that flares to the bottom and shows off the waist.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, oh my God,
And
you've
it's
lost
pinched
so
at
much
the
weight.
waist.
Yes.
And what about if you have weight on top? Then what do you do? And what if you've got a body type where you're slimmer from the bottom?
Then we do recommend a lot of drapes because women love drapes. It kind of snugs to the bottom.
Okay.
And up there, it's really drapey, so it hides all your
So you
fat
think a little
and-
bit more fabric around will kind of be
Yes.
deceptive
Yes.
on what your body is
And
actually
corsets do a great job.
But if you're bigger, corsets would also do. You wouldn't be spilling out of it.
No. Then you basically have to find the right cut, right? For
Yeah.
your body type.
Okay.
So it's just about finding the right corset that'll actually make you feel thinner and
Right.
better about yourself.
Nice. And give us some quick makeup tricks, like something for the day and something for the night.
For the day, I like to go really neutral, just accentuating my eyebrows and my eyes in a subtle way.
Okay, tell us how.
So basically, I just, whether it's the daytime or the nighttime, I love wearing the Benefits Brightening Primer.
Okay.
I rarely wear foundation because then I just look really pancaked and I hate that.
Yeah.
Whether it's a daytime or the nighttime, I love filling up my eyebrows and doing some sort of graphic element to my eye.
Okay.
At night, I tend to go more graphic, and Pinterest has tons of looks to actually go graphic. It's all over New York runway right now.
Okay.
And it's pretty interesting and different. So I like to keep my face really simple, but exaggerate my eyes and my eyebrows.
Okay.
And I keep my lips nude.
For the day and the night.
Yes.
So you don't like bright lipstick?
No, I rather play with my clothes than play with my makeup.
Okay. Nice. So, Lakme Fashion Week just got over. And of course, you must have been there. So give us like quick synopsis of what your experience was.
Okay, what I loved was the Gen X designer Puchki. She's doing ruffles and these really cute things with panda prints. Also, bralettes are really in, and she's done a couple of fab bralettes.
Okay.
I loved Fahad Khatri. He's doing multi-purpose clothing. So basically, you can wear one piece of clothing in 3 to 4 different ways.
Okay.
Like, let your imagination run wild.
What do you mean? Like how would you wear it in 3
So
4 different
actually,
ways?
his pants can be worn as a cape.
Oh.
And his dress can be turned into a jacket.
How
it's
cool is
really
that?
interesting.
Oh, wow.
And
Did you have him at your store?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
So you
nice.
should come and check him out. I also love the headgear of Matt Sam Tinson.
Okay.
I think they'd done these really cool, funky headgears,
Like
which
what?
I fell in love
Like
with.
what?
They
Describe
were like
them.
with floral headgears and stuff. They were just lovely. And I think it was something really refreshing that I saw after a long time.
Nice. Do you think headgears are still in?
I think so, because we have this designer called Joey and Pooh at the store, and they do these turbans and these turban-like headbands, and they're just selling out like hotcakes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And it's a really interesting look. It's not like the mundane hairband. It's
Right.
a hairband with a twist, and the turbans are also still in, which is quite
it's
surprising.
been a while now. It's been about
while.
a year and a half since they've been.
But it's quite surprising, and
Yeah.
they're flying off the racks like hotcakes.
Wow. Okay.
So the headgears, definitely. I love the androgynous clothing and layering of chola and pot plant. I think she just nailed it.
Yeah, but they've been around. I think the layering and stuff has been around for a while.
Yeah, but even right now, like capes and just layering and playing with your clothes, making them look interesting and flirty and bouncy. I mean, it never
Feminine.
goes out of fashion,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I usually love textiles, but this time I really like Vidhi Vadvani, who's done the whole La Isla collection, and she's basically played with crushed fabrics, hand-cut motifs, and appliques.
Okay.
And she's accentuated her clothes with white, black, and gold lines. And they're very playful, dramatic clothes for a perfect look at night.
Okay.
So I really liked her party stuff.
Okay. Oh, lovely.
So, yeah, these people were just outstanding.
It's really and
Yes.
I'm sure you have a lot of them in your store as
We
well.
do.
Oh, nice. Have you ever participated in one of the fashion weeks?
So long ago, when I just started Creo, I had initially started with Shamal and Bhumika, and they were designing just for Creo. And that's when I did my only fashion week with them.
Yeah.
But I think I enjoy curating more than actually participating.
Did
and
you have to
meeting young
design
talent.
yourself?
No, they actually designed it for us, and we all sat together brainstorming about the kind of looks that we want.
But it's quite hectic, right? Participating.
It's super hectic.
Yeah. So you like
it's
to
not
be
a
behind
space
the
I want to
scenes.
go into.
Ever? You don't think Creo would?
Not saying never, but maybe when my kids are a little older and I have all the free time in my hands, then maybe it's something that I would kind of explore.
It requires a lot of time commitment.
Lots of time
Okay.
commitment.
On that note, Ami, let's jump into our rapid fire round. There's going to be some quick questions.
Okay.
And I'm sure you'll be great at it.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start. Your favorite Indian designer?
Sabyasachi all the way.
Okay. Quirkiest designer?
Fahad Khatri.
Okay. Every girl must own?
Spanx.
Okay. What would you wear on the red carpet?
I would wear a gown that has never been worn before, with some sort of twist and some sort of headgear with no accessories, keeping my look completely bare.
Okay. Favorite accessory?
Right now, it's chunky necklaces.
Okay. How many pairs of heels do you own?
So people think I really own a lot, but I actually don't own more than 25 pairs of heels.
That's quite a lot, Ami, already.
Not in today's day and age.
Style is?
Feeling comfortable in your skin.
Best dressed in Bollywood?
I would say Deepika Padukone.
Okay. Your style icon?
My style icon would be Blake Lively.
Your career goal?
For my brand to be known and people remembering my brand and not me.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. If you were to throw a party, what would be the theme?
It would be a bohemian theme.
Like a hippie.
Hippie bohemian.
Okay.
Kind of getting lost.
Yeah. Your favorite heirloom?
My Nani's entire brocade collection.
Okay, of saris.
Of saris and blouses with
Nice.
old Jhaveri.
Lovely. Classic or offbeat?
Offbeat, always.
An upcoming designer to watch out for?
A lot of them, Ekadi, Puchki, Nakita Singh, Marty.
Okay, nice.
The Right Cut.
Lovely. If you could get yourself something, what would you get?
I would get myself a closet full of quirky clothes out there from all over the
How
world.
lovely. What is your lifelong dream?
Just to be a good human being and give back to the society at some point. It's something that I want to do and aspire to do, but I haven't reached there as yet.
Okay. And finally, in the rapid fire, what makes you smile?
My kids being happy and telling me that I'm a good mom at the end of the day, and all the struggles that I go through with them and with work and juggling the two just puts the biggest smile on my face.
How nice. So, Ami, that was great. That was a great rapid fire. Now we're going to take a quick break and come back and talk a little bit about Creo.
Sure.
Well, hello there. I'm Naveen Narona. Do you ever think about what's it like growing up gay in India? What LGBT rights mean? What's happening to gay people around the world as we speak? Which diva inspired me to soar like an eagle? Well, it's time to get answers to all those questions, especially the diva one. Keeping It Queer will take a close look at the lives of ordinary LGBT heroes in India. People in the closet, people who tumbled out of it, and allies who support the movement in general. So come join me every Monday on a new episode of Keeping It Queer.
And we're back with Ami Javeri from Creo. Ami, tell us how Creo is different from any other store. Like, what's your USP?
My USP would be that I create a platform for emerging designers in terms of clothing and accessories and, showcase their collections to the world. I don't think any other store in Bombay does that. And I totally enjoy scouting for new collections in terms of clothing and accessories. And if you want to see new talent, Creo is the place to shop.
Okay. So how do you deal with competition? Because there is a lot of it, all the time spurting up.
The competition is in terms of exhibitions now, because there are exhibitions sprawling every single day.
Yeah.
So you have to stay ahead of your game. And that's why we change our merchandise at least 40%, if not more, every 2 weeks.
Okay.
So every time a person comes in, they have a smile on their face seeing something new.
Okay. And what are some of the challenges that you faced being in this industry?
The biggest challenge I face is not that I'm not I'm not seen a lot, and I don't advertise myself as the face of the brand, which my staff is behind me to put myself out there a little bit. I think if I did put myself out there and, show up at fashion parties and at magazine parties and stuff, it would help the brand a lot. It's something that is not within my personality, but I'm working towards it.
Okay. And anything else that you feel? I feel like the fashion industry has gone through like a metamorphosis of sorts because, earlier it was not that streamlined and now it's becoming. So
it's becoming much more streamlined. The case of, fashion weeks are now much more organized. Accessing designers because of social media has become much more easier.
Right.
I just feel that to stay ahead in your game, you have to kind of get designers before anyone else can.
Yeah.
And that's a challenge I face because, it's very easy to just poach a designer from social media and get him to the store.
Right.
It's just being really fast and staying ahead of your game is a challenge today.
I'm sure. And you need the right team as well, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
So if you weren't doing this, what else do you think you'd be good at?
I would love to do interiors at some point.
Oh, really?
I love interiors, especially a little offbeat, a little bohemian.
Your store is quite offbeat itself.
Thank you so much. I hope, my store really requires some renovation, and hopefully soon we're going to have an extremely new look to Creo.
Oh, lovely. Look forward to that.
Yeah, definitely by the end of this year.
Okay. And give us a funny customer experience that you might have had. I'm sure you've had it done.
So I'm not a lot on the floor.
Okay.
But I get a lot of customers. I mean, I think Creo is a very affordable store compared to the other stores out there.
Right.
Yet I have people coming to me asking me for gowns for 6,000 to 7,000 rupees
Like
for a
formal
wedding.
gowns. Oh, wow.
Okay? And I just get flummoxed and I just don't know what to say. I don't know where to look. It's like, I mean, I have gowns for 18,000. I mean, I cannot go
Lower than that. Yeah.
So I think that's something that we face in the months from November to Jan, where these customers show up and they're like, "Oh, do you have a gown for 7,000?" We're like, okay.
I think education, like even educating your customer is like something that I think Indian fashion industry has really grappled with. And now people are understanding, cuts and fits and why you have to pay for like a certain designer and why you get the cheaper variation somewhere else, but it's not the same thing.
Right. And David in my store, he's my man Friday and he's been with me since the very beginning. And today he's a stylist and people actually come to him and he styles a lot of talents in the industry, etc. And he gives everyone the most sane advice of, what looks good on their body, what suits them, how you should mix and match looks. So I think my added advantage in Creo is that I also have an in-house stylist.
Okay, lovely. And what's next, Ami?
So I'm taking baby steps. As I said before, by the end of this year, I want to renovate and rebrand my current store and hopefully, fingers crossed, have another one soon.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
I wish you lots of success, Ami.
Thank you
so much for coming in and talking to
Malika.
us and just being yourself.
Thanks, Malika, for having me.
Hope to see you soon.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in yet again. You can keep in touch with us on Facebook at Styleogram Official and on Instagram at Styleogram_official. In the meanwhile, you can also catch our episodes on SoundCloud, Audio Boom and iTunes, etc.
Hey man, just help me out, man. I need some podcasts, man. I haven't had a fix in a week. Just need some.
Don't you worry about it. I got podcast galore for you, man. Just go to ivmpodcast.com. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna check it out.